Hi folks, welcome to the channel. I was just wondering if I would actually pass my flying club solo proficiency test. So I don't know exactly what the requirements are, but I believe there's no GPS allowed, which is cool because I fly an ATI anyway, but I don't know what the circuits are, you know, what is actually required. So I'm going to see if I can fly a ATI up, fly a bit of a thing, I don't know what. 1, 2, 3 and run. I would imagine you have to fly something. So we're in an ATI mode, of course, and I would imagine you'd have to fly nose in of sorts, so like that. Ensure that you have control over it, you know, possibly, I don't know. I think you have to fly this way. I don't know if I would actually pass. Look, it's fairly windy today, and you might have to fly this way. And you might have to fly a circle. Not too fast. Nice and controlled. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. Let me just park it there quickly. Right. And then maybe a circle the other way, I don't know. Not too fast. Wasn't a very nice one. And maybe a figure 8. Something like that. And maybe you need to fly down the runway. Let's call this path the runway. Yeah. And turn it around and back down the runway. I don't think speed is of an issue, just that you can show that you can control it. I mean, I have no idea. Anyway, who knows? I don't know. I've never been to a club. I just don't enjoy the politics and all the rules and regulations. I mean, they are there for a purpose, obviously. But I don't see anything wrong with flying here in a little park. You're not harming anybody. You're not making a noise. But others will have different opinions. But that's my view, whatever that's worth. I put a camera on my little test module the other day because I wanted to actually see how far I go over that way, and it wasn't far. It's not as far as I thought. So I'm always worried that I'm going to hit that tree over there. But apparently not. Full speed. So yeah, I have no idea what the proficiency is. I should actually look it up. It's definitely not this. Although it might be, I don't know. Maybe somebody can send me a link to what they're looking for. Would be nice. Guys, we've started a new group. I'm just going to mention it a few times in a few videos. I'll put the link below in the description. And please join. It's a group by members, for members, so unsanctioned or whatever it is. Completely some nice guys there with lots of information. No nonsense, of course, you know. No politics as usual. Just info, tips and tricks. I so wish I could fly this in completely manual mode, because then you can do nice hammerhead turns and all sorts of stuff, but I just cannot get myself to doing that. This is the perfect heli for that, of course. Yeah, this is GPS. This is the little boblin fuse that I made for this machine. I think it looks quite trick. This little machine with the gear drive conversion. This is the 2.5 out of my Airwolf. I've sold that fuselage. There's my 8 minutes. Gear drive conversion is probably a must on this. I wouldn't advise anyone to fly this confidently in with belt drive. That just was a non-starter. Well, maybe in FW 450 guys, as it is here, belt drive would have probably been okay. But look, there's wear and tear, whereas these gear drives, they will last pretty much the lifetime of the heli. I mean, I've got my Bell, it's got 2,000 minutes on it, and I had a look at the gear the other day, and I compared it to a new one which I have, and it still looks brand new. It looks absolutely brand new. Whereas if that was a belt drive with 2,000 minutes, that you can forget. H-Ace review coming up. Just waiting for the delivery. And then that's going to be a very informative video. I really like this thing. The head speed I think is about 75. Certainly does want to climb. Let's go full down and come towards us. So it's full down. Okay, enough farting about. How long we've been flying? 10 minutes. Wonder how long this battery will last. I've never actually tested it. This is the standard 5000. So let me fast forward and I'll tell you how long it flew. I reckon about 16 minutes. We're at 16 minutes exactly. There we go. How about that for a guess, eh? Okay, hit some weeds. Well, there we go. 16 minutes, which is pretty normal.